the program now. So we take you on our way.
Okay.
And that's what they do now.
My brother,
welcome. Make you prepare, you they arrange.
I know.
So you don't need to arrange.
I know.
So my people, we don't carry what come back to office because we really need to know what they go on for Edo. One big thing what happen for Edo, if you hear them, you go almost one boss. But I will let my Oga Insurance talk about them because what never happened for Nigeria before, what happened for South, but don't tell you now. So Oga, good morning, sir.
My brother, how now?
I did fine.
Our people, now where don't know?
We don't know your name.
Okay, okay, here. My name is Anthony Okungbowa. I be head of service for Edo State.
Head of service Edo State.
Yes.
We hear so now want do one program.
Yes.
We don't first talk them before.
True.
And we can't shift the date. But we don't know the date. Our people don't know. They know they wait tired since. That's okay. Make I come ask you. And the cost come.
Well, I do well, my people. As we talk that time, we want to host the Braced States heads of service. Waiting be braced. Now the states of the South essentially. B stands for Bayelsa, R stands for Rivers, A stands for Akwa Ibom, C stands for Cross River, E stands for Edo, that's our own special Edo, heartbeat of the nation, and then D stands for our sister state, Delta. Like our brother talked, this is not the first time way that one they happen. We want to do what they call peer review. One make sure say what would they do for here, waiting the development where our governor don't bring come here, so that others go still learn from us, and then the things where them they do in their own different states, we go still learn from them. That one are waiting with the call where what they call peer review.
Okay.
So that now what we want to do, and by the grace of God, from around the 3rd of July, the heads of service go begin they come. Now the governor himself, our governor, now he want host the event. And Edo was chosen because of the fact that Edo don't become what they call synergy of all eyes. Edo don't become an example. Something where you go look, you go they sweet you. Now Edo can be in terms of public service, development and growth. Say for the public service in Nigeria today, Edo now be the very best. Now we they pay the highest minimum wage. Now Edo be the state where the public service, now the only one where they completely automated. 100%. There is no ministry, department or agency of government today in Edo where see they use paper. All of us they use digital systems to run the business of government. Edo not the only one. Of course, you take a look at our secretariat. Recently, when governor launched that place, when he opened that place, formally come bring former president, and the thing trend well, because there's no other one in the whole of this country as good as that one. Waiting you see there, we'll see anywhere in this country. And it's not just what you see, which is the aesthetics of it, that open outward part of it, but the work equipment. The thing where they take work for there, the computers, everything are the best that you can find anywhere in this country. Or JUPSA, John Odigi Oyegun Public Service Academy, is the best. It's done. That is as good as that anywhere in this country. So there are a lot of things that we're showcasing. And so the Braced States now decided that since we have done so much, since this governor has done so much for us, don't forget we are the highest minimum wage paying state in the whole of this country. 70. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. So they say madman. When they say fire away, put for here, they burn for that side. They say no, now this one I know. That's one, So a lot is happening, and so we want them to be able to learn from us, and of course, conversely, we want also to be able to learn from what they are doing in the other states. So that's why this is happening. And for 3 days, they will be here with us.
For 3 days. So my people, for these 3 days, remember say things for market. Everyone will come and buy more things.
Correct.
Come, they'll go shop right, they'll go bring more.
And not be only the heads of service they come. Some they come with as many as 12 persons. Some with nearly 20.
You don't mean it?
Yeah. So this place go bubble.
Let me say, I don't go increase.
So now, I don't go bubble during that period. So that's it. That's what these things do for you as far as the economy is concerned.
So finally, sir, because we need to run now on that program thing. How this program now would they benefit all of us, including me when it's down so every can be a good person.
Okay.
Tell me.
You know what, that na waiting many people don't know. Even some governors, they don't recognize that thing. The civil service, the public service, now the heart and soul of government. In fact, our governor call her the engine of government. Our governor says that just as you have an engine in a car, it's the same thing that you have with the civil service vis-a-vis government. So civil service, public service are the engine of government. Therefore, if you want government to run effectively, then the civil service must run effectively. So all the investment where government don't do for Edo State in the civil service, ultimately not to enable government run effectively. And I'll give you an example. There is nothing where government they do, where they do through the civil and public service. Government want to build road, Ministry of Roads and Bridges. Government want to develop the environment, Ministry of Environment. Government want even collect taxes from people, EROS. So nothing where government they do, where not they do through the civil and public service. And so that interaction between government and the people is almost always through the instrumentality of the civil and public service. So if you grow and develop the civil service, what you're ultimately doing is that you are growing and developing the state. So that's it. So all of these things that are coming, this event that is coming, though is primarily to grow and develop the civil and public service of Edo State, but ultimately, because of the pivotal role that the civil and public service plays in the polity, in the governance of Edo State, ultimately, all of what you will get, all of those benefits were near to the advantage of the entirety of the state. Okay, more than enough vessel. So in short, when I talk, we say because the civil service now the center point for government. Anything where government they do now through the civil and public service. So this thing we want to do so, even though now heads of service of the civil service of the public service of the Bray states, ultimately the footprints of this will go beyond the civil and public service. So if the civil service is strong, if the civil service is good enough, it would mean that government will function more effectively. So that's the whole essence of this.
Thank you very much, sir. My people, will they invite you, man? Even if you're not the head of service, don't come sit down with the student. But come inside, we'll give them a account of
correct.
Correct, man.
You're correct.
And so I beg you can share this video. When I win the WhatsApp on Facebook and YouTube, share it. Let me share that thing. I beg you people.
I beg, my people, I want to thank you now for the support and the confidence we now get in the civil and public service and in government. The civil and public service we now see before, not be the civil and public service we will get now, because things don't improve. So all of that loss of confidence, that way we say people don't get confidence in civil and public service before now, with the appeal to now. Because this government only invests so much in the civil and public service, is now fundamentally different from what it used to be. So anything that has to do with government and the people, the civil and public servant now they call us evil servant before, but we'll not be evil servant again. I mean, we don't change. So trust us, have confidence in us. When you come to us, if there are issues, because sometimes these things happen, there's a channel for reporting. I will deal with it. But the civil and public service we will get today is much more enabled, more than ever before, to serve you as the citizens of Edo State. And we're waiting for you. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great one, sir.